Yo, Kepe Sky here. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you hear like ambient noise in the background, I apologize. I have a turtle tank with fish in there, so you probably hear the filters, the air conditioners going on. So if you have background noise, I apologize, but let's try to stay on task today. I want to talk about the Anthem AVM 70. It's been a few months since I've mentioned this piece of equipment. And the last time that I made a video on this, I was telling you guys, hey, I know it's early, it's new, there's some bug issues, but don't worry, Anthem is reputable, they'll figure it out. And so now I want to go back in and tell you guys my experience after having this for a few months. I think I've had this since March or late February, so I've had a good little bit of time and watched it progress and improve over time. And so I want to give you guys kind of like my 4 or 5 month update on the Anthem AVM 70, and this will stay true to all the Anthem products that came out for 2021, including some of their receivers and other preprocessors. So really quickly, the Anthem AVM 70, if you are not aware, this is my preprocessor of choice that I bought back in March, and I've had so many different mixed reviews from the community about if this is a good product or not. How does this rank against Marantz? How does it rank against Denon? Maybe even something like Trinov or Emotiva. And so I kind of want to talk about my experience so far, and then I'll give one big overall review one more time, probably sometime next month. Let's start off with what I think about this piece of equipment so far. So this has been my driving force in my system. My system consists of several different Canton Vento speakers, as well as a few different amplifiers. This one right behind me is the OSD Audio Nero XA5180, and then behind my back is my tried and true my Monoprice Monolith 7x200. So pretty beefy equipment inside this closet rack here. And so Anthem has been my driving force for about 4 or 5 months now. And again, I really love this piece of equipment. It took my system and brought a whole new different level of life to the system that Marantz wasn't doing for me. And not that Marantz was bad, but just the new level of technology inside of this is something hard to pass up. Big thing about this Anthem is their room correction. That really excelled my system to a new level. Odyssey does really good. It's probably the best big box brand calibration out there, but Anthem takes it to a different level, and it gives you the ability to go in and do what you want to do. And that's why I really push for this Anthem, or really anything that allows you to go in and do what you want to do. So that's Dirac, Anthem, of course, room correction. Anything that lets you get your hands on, it's definitely the way to go. As far as bugs, let's get right into that. I have had 0 issues with this system since the release of the full update of Anthem room correction and then software updates. I've had 0 issues with this, and I'm going to knock on wood because I want it to stay the same. But I've had 0 issues with this piece of machinery. It sounds great, it performs well. I don't have any issues with it turning on or off. The volume is fine. Room corrections work perfectly. I've been very pleased, and I've only gotten happier as time has gone on. And I'm very excited to see what Anthem rolls out as far as updates goes in the future. Now, I do have a couple complaints. One, I still cannot get that Anthem mobile app to work, and it sucks because it would really be nice to just go into my phone really quickly and change a couple settings and then close the app and be done, instead of having to plug in my microphone to my laptop, fire up the app, go into my settings, open up the file, run what I want to run, fix what I want to fix, go in and save it, then close the laptop, put it back where I got it, put the mic up. I don't want to have to do that every time I want to make a small adjustment. So having the app would be really nice and handy for small little tweaks. Now, I'll still use my laptop because I know if I want to go in there and get into the nitty gritty, I can go into my laptop and really dive in and set things how I want to set it. But if there's like one little issue that I hear that I want to fix, I might want to open the app and change that real quickly and be done. And so having that app work would be great. Also, Rune is a streaming service that I have yet to try to use yet. I don't know if it's able to be used or not. I know during initial release, Rune was coming soon. I don't know if it's here or not yet, so I can't speak on that. But as of this video, I haven't used it because it hasn't been available. So I really want to use that because I want to, I like to stream my music when I'm listening to on my phone, when I'm cleaning the house, whatever I'm doing, I want to listen to music. Right now, you have to use the Google Home app, which has its own issues in itself. I would like to see what Rune can offer for me, because that's supposed to be high quality, high streaming, and that's what I want. If I'm buying something of this much money, I want to listen to the best audio possible out of it. And so I want to see what Rune adds to the equation as well. Other than that, I haven't had any issues. It's been a really good piece of equipment. I haven't had any issue with the screen, haven't had issues with the dial, the knobs, the buttons. Everything's been a solid performer for me, and I absolutely love this. I've listened to a lot of different music tracks, a lot of movies have been played in this living room, a lot of regular content like YouTube and TV has been watched on this unit, and it's been super easy to use. One of the bigger complaints that I have from the community is that I love Anthem. It seems really cool. It looks like it sounds great, but I don't want to go in and learn all the things about it. So I'm going to go with Marantz. I'm going to go with Denon, this, that, and the other. Here's what KP Sky's advice is on that. Don't let the Anthem and what it can do for you scare you. And that's the same thing with Monoprice and their direct live. Don't let that scare you. Don't let Emotiva's processing and what they can do scare you. Things like this really allows you to sit down and put the sound exactly where you want it. Make it sound exactly like you like it. And there's way too many videos out there, way too many forums out there that can help you for you not to give it a shot. You don't have to dive in to what Anthem brings you, Anthem MRX room correction. You don't have to get into nitty gritty. You can run auto calibration just like you can on Marantz, Denon, Yamaha, Pioneer, Sony. You can do all that and leave it alone and be happy. I promise you, you can. But having the ability to go in and really tailor that is second to none. And I don't want you guys to fear the fact that you can do that. You don't need to do that to have a good sound out of your Anthem. But if you want to get all $3,600 worth, which was what this cost me, you want to go in and get all your money's worth out of it. So don't let that, don't let the processing and all the features scare you away from going to something like this. If you have the money for it, there's not much out there that's better. I don't think there's anything better than this at the price point that it's at. You'd have to go much higher in price point to get much better quality or much more features out of it. So don't let the features inside scare you from getting an Anthem, because this is one heck of a unit, and this is my favorite piece in my entire theater. Not my screen, not my projector, not my speakers, not my amplifiers. It's this thing right here. It is incredible. The sound that I've heard out of this unit is something that I had never thought that I would experience in my young life. I have a long way to go with home audio and audio in general, but I never thought that I'd be sitting here reviewing something of this magnitude. And I speak highly on it because I get to sit here and listen to it every single day. Anthem has no idea that I exist. Anthem has no idea that I own this product. Anthem has no idea that I make YouTube videos on their products. And so this is just straight from my mouth, from my own experience. And I absolutely love this. I did have a Marantz before this, and I absolutely love that. And I have many videos on Marantz, so if you want to know which one's better, in my personal opinion, I have videos on that. But I upgraded from Marantz to this, and I absolutely 100% stand behind my decision to upgrade to this. It's been something that I absolutely have adored forever since I've had it. And I'm still learning how to use it. There's still things in there that I have to go in and fix and understand what I'm doing. There's a few features that I haven't used yet. And so I'm still learning as time goes on, and there's still updates coming for me so that I can, you know, keep myself enveloped in what's going on. One last thing I will say in this video before we go is HDMI 2.1. So I knew going in when I bought this unit that it had HDMI 2.0. It was still using the older HDMI boards, and then it's a paid upgrade, which I don't like. I don't like that. $3,600. I want a free upgrade. I'll send it in to you, but I want it to be a free upgrade. Is what it is. But I have not heard anything about getting HDMI 2.1 installed in my unit. I don't know if I have to reach out to Anthem, if they reach out to their customers, if they post something on their website. I don't know. If anybody knows anything about that, leave that answer down below in the comment section, because I'm still running the old HDMI. It's not a big deal in my home theater because I'm not utilizing 8K. I'm not utilizing 4K 120. So it doesn't matter to me right now. But I paid $3,600. I want my 8K. So if you guys know anything about that, leave me that answer down below in the comment section. But I have not heard a single thing about that. So I'm waiting to hear. Yamaha's already released all theirs. Yamaha, Denon, Marantz, everybody's got their 8K boards in their machinery. I know Anthem decided not to because at the time, the technology was so new that it was causing more issues than you know what I'm trying to say. So they didn't want to roll it out because it was adding too many problems. They wanted to wait until the technology was more refined, which is understandable. But now I'm wondering where my technology is at. So hopefully we can get that going. So I want my Rune app, I want my app on my phone to work, and I want my 8K. Where my 8K at, Anthem? So that's all I have to say. It's just those small little nitpicks. Otherwise, this has been a true performer, and I haven't even unlocked the best out of the best yet. If you haven't been keeping up with K-Pace Guy and his channel over this year, 2021, I have been looking at houses, and I decided next summer would be the best chance for me to move to where I want to move in a house I want to be in. And so with that being said, being in a bigger space and a bigger environment will take my home theater to a new level, because I have pretty sizable speakers. And I have a lot of power inside of here, and I can't really use it because I don't have the space or the lack of neighbors to do so. And so when I move, I'm gonna really be able to go into this system and really see what it can do, and see what my speakers can do, and see what my subs can do, and it's gonna be a really fun time. So this is the best time more than ever to subscribe to the channel, because we're gonna start having a lot of fun, and the channel is really gonna mature soon into a really quality channel. I try to be the best I can be, but of course there's always improvements to be made. And so I think next year, 2022, is gonna be a really good year for the community of K-Pace Guy. It's gonna be a really fun time. I'm really gonna dig deep into stuff like this and really unleash and unlock some of the features that I can't do in a small apartment. So I cannot wait. So with that being said, guys, don't let Anthem, don't let Monoprice, don't let Emotiva, don't let Trinov scare you out from getting something like that if you have the funds to do so, because it is way more rewarding than you think to have something like this in your system. If you're a serious home theater enthusiast or a serious music lover, stuff like this is almost unquestionable as far as should you get it or not. Absolutely. So if you guys have any questions about Marantz versus Denon versus Anthem versus Yamaha, which one should I get? Is Anthem worth it? Definitely leave those questions down below. I'll be more than happy to answer those. If you're having trouble getting Anthem units, it's everybody. There's chip shortages, part shortages, material shortages. It's everywhere. It's home audio, it's car audio, it's the car industry, it's furniture, it's everything. So you're probably going to have trouble getting anything nowadays. So go and buy what you want and wait for it. I promise you it'll be worth the wait when it comes in. So anyway, guys, down below in the comment section, leave me any questions you may have about anything home theater, anything Anthem, whatever you have. I'll be more than happy to get to you in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button and like the video if you haven't already. We will see you in the next one. K-Pace Guy out. Peace.